Yeah, so most people say Jesus was a good moral teacher, or that he was, I don't know, just a nice person who said good things, but there's a problem with that. And the problem is Jesus didn't just say nice things, he claimed to be God, and he claimed to forgive sins. He claimed that he'd come back and judge the world. So you're left with the question, what do you do with a man who says that he is God? So you've essentially got four options. You've got, he's either a liar, a lunatic, a legend, or he's Lord, like he said. Your first option is that Jesus is a liar. And we just go, well, what would the motivation for him to lie about this be? He didn't gain money or power or fame, not in any helpful way at least. He was homeless essentially. He served other people his entire life, putting himself below others, and it ultimately led to his death in the worst, most embarrassing possible way. So I don't think it's likely that he was lying for that case. The second option, that he was a lunatic. And this doesn't make sense, because if you take something like the Sermon on the Mount, and you apply that to a lunatic, do you think that they could come up with something so ethically profound? Something so, at the time, morally unique and new to the world that it was controversial? Even Gandhi, a non-Christian, found the Sermon on the Mount to be so life-changing that he read it twice a day, every day, for the last 40 years of his life. Your last option is that he was a myth, just a legend. And this doesn't make sense, because we have historical documents to prove that Jesus was a real person, right? So he actually lived, he died under Pontius Pilate, he was crucified, and people believe, there was a large group of people going out around saying that he rose from the dead. Within the first 100 years of Jesus' death, we have Christianity spread to 4 separate continents in multiple different languages, through all different ethnic groups. The earliest copies of anything from the New Testament we have come from within 40, 50, 60 years of his life, or his death, somewhere in there, which is still within the lifetime of eyewitnesses who could have said, hey, that's not true because I saw it. And we have secular and Jewish historians who talk about Jesus. He was profound enough to be talked about outside of Christians, so he couldn't have been a myth. So you have to go examine the evidence. You have to make a decision. Who was Jesus to you? What is he? The one thing he did not claim to be, and the one thing you cannot glean from this, is that he was just a good moral teacher. He was either insane, wacko, made up, or he was God. So go love your neighbor, love God, repent, believe in the good news because it is good, and God bless.